So it all started when my wife sent me this, followed by this. And I am no detective, but I kind of figure out what she's trying to say is, now that I have plenty of time being stuck at home, it really is time to install the Caseta wireless system and the blinds that Lutron has very kindly sent me a little while ago, but it's kind of been lying around the house. The reason I've been putting it off is because I lack all serious DIY skills, especially when it comes to things like electricity. Not my favorite at all. So I have questions. Can anybody really do this, i.e. me? Do I have to get an external contractor? So the key thing for me is, how good is their instructions? Is it really a step-by-step, or do I have to kind of work this out for myself? So I'm a little bit nervous, but it's got to be done. So for your entertainment, let's do this. Hey, welcome to another episode of Talking Tech with the Techie Guy. My name's Liron Segev, where I make tech simple. If you're into phones, gadget, apps, tips and tricks and how to, hit that subscribe button and let's get on to today's show. Alrighty, this is the Caseta wireless kit. It's a dimmer kit with a smart bridge from Lutron. In this package you do get 2 dimmers, 2 remote controls and their pedestal and the smart bridge, and of course everything pairs up to the Lutron app. So let's have a look at this. Okay, this does look a little bit intimidating. I am not a DIY person, but apparently I'm told absolutely anyone can install this by following some basic instructions. Okay, speaking of instructions, let's go to see what is actually involved in this. First of all, we need a couple of basic tools, so let's go and grab those. Right, first things first, you want to make sure that the power is actually switched off. I like to double check and triple check. I don't want to have any accidents. Be clear that the power is off. Next thing, I'm going to take away the plate, the cover that's holding the current light switch, disconnect that, and simply follow the instructions in the manual to know how to connect the new dimmer. It literally is involved 1 ground wire, 2 wires, connect it up, very straightforward. The hardest part was actually shoving it back into the wall to make sure that the wires are actually out of the way. Next thing I like to do is flick the switch on, put 2 little screws in just to hold it in place, make sure I'm seeing the LED, and then I can put the cover back on once it's lined and nice and straight. So now that the DIY hardcore part has been done, all I've got to do is now go and get the smart bridge, and this is what it looks like. And to install that, that's very straightforward. You just connect your LAN cable into the back of that and then into your system, be it your router or your switch, whatever you happen to have, and then power it up. Only other thing you got to do is go and download the app. So that's available in the Play Store or the iOS Store, and then just simply follow the prompts. If you want to add a device, it tells you which device do you want to add, and then it gives you the instructions. So here I'm going to add this particular dimmer I've just done. All you do is go to the dimmer itself, long hold the bottom button, and it just gets added immediately. Follow a bunch of prompts to say which room it's situated in, and you can do exactly the same for the wireless remote control. This just works like an absolute charm. No DIY skills required. Awesome. Alright, now that that's done, let's tackle the big guy. This is the Serena shades. I chose the battery operated one because I didn't want to run any wires. Again, DIY skills and all of that. To drill this in, a couple of screws, a couple of holes, just follow the instructions. This fascia board is awesome and just hides everything. Now this is what it looks like all mounted up, and now what happens? Oh, this is so exciting. This is what happens. Watch this. Look at this. And then, how epic is that? And in fact, here I'm actually using the same remote control that I do for the lights. I've actually just programmed an additional one for this particular blind. Now you can see with the blind itself, you can lower it, of course you can raise it, you can stop it halfway through, you can set your preferences so it stops at a specific point. There's just so much personalization you can do. You can even create a scene, so when you say goodnight, it switches off the lights, it lowers your shades. When you say good morning, perhaps it does the opposite of that. You can set it on a schedule. You can even geo-fence it. So when you leave the house, it does something. When you come back, it does something else. So much personalization in the smart home. Perhaps it's another video on that. Alright, so I've got more devices to install. This is the vacancy sensor. The nice thing about Lutron is that you can simply build it on and build it on module by module as you see fit. And, well, I haven't managed to hurt myself at this stage, so I guess anyone can do it. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Hit the head below to subscribe if this is your first time here. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Check out more about smart home and technologies right over here. And I will see you guys in those videos. Okay, let's go.